Hey guys, welcome back to my journey towards my success. And I've got a kind of funny story to tell y'all. It was Tuesday, just a few days ago. I was sitting in my car, and it's time for a meeting. We got weekly meetings I go to. It's not mandatory, but if you really want your dream, you're there. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but I know I needed to be there. I know I should have been there, but deep down I was like, man, I really don't want to go. I had that little thing in my head that said, man, I just want to be lazy today. And, I don't know about you guys, but when I get in those situations, I try to motivate myself. So I'm sitting in the car, and I'm just sitting in my car, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I don't want to go. And I thought of years ago that sentence, I don't want to go, brought back something that happened years ago. I said, you know what? I remember this way back. I remember being 13 years old and waking up at 5 a.m. My grandpa would come in and say, boy, it's time to go. It's time to get to work. And I used to say, man, I don't want to go. And man, we would go and I would hate it. Year after year, I would be there, man. I mean, I love spending time with the man. I loved it there, but 5 in the morning? And what's crazy is that man he would miss weddings and birthday parties, family events. I mean, if it fell upon one of his business days, okay, if it fell upon any of those days that he was conducting his business, working his dream, he would not miss anything. He would be up there bright and early, not even a second late. I mean, you talk about wanting it. I mean, this man, my grandpa, would be there when there was no one there. He would go there when only one person was there. He would go there even though people said they would come and they didn't. So here I am, I'm in the car, and I'm like, you know what? Wow. How dare I miss an event? How dare I? I've got an example right here. And it's funny because, it just brought back so many memories, and I hear so many team members say to me, man, I don't want to go to the meeting. I'd rather do this. I'd rather do that. I don't want to do what I need to do. And, now that I thought of that, I'm like, I wish I could just do it. I wish I could say it like you. I wish I could just skip a day. But they don't understand that I got my grandpa in my life who showed me, hey man, you got a dream, you better go work it. No one else is going to make your dream happen but you. It's your responsibility. And now some of you guys are just like my team members. In fact, you're just like me at those times. And unfortunately for you and my team here, you don't have a grandpa like mine. Well, I come with some bad and good news. You may not have my grandpa, but if you're on my team, if you're tuning into this channel, if you're tuning into my voice, waiting to see what else I've seen on my journey towards my success, then hey, if you fall along any of those lines, I got good and bad news. The bad news is, let's start with the good news. The good news is, you don't have someone like my grandpa there to be the example for you. The bad news is you got me. That's right. That's right. You may not have my grandpa, but you got me, Xavier Perez. And I promise you, I won't miss a meeting. I won't miss a seminar, a convention. I won't miss what I need to do because that's my dream. It's my responsibility. And as long as I'm living, you're going to be able to have that voice like I had in mine. When I want to miss a meeting, when something I don't want to do that I need to do, my grandpa pops in my brain. Well, tonight, I'm telling you right now, when you don't want to do it, when you feel like, oh man, I don't need to do this, but I should do this, I want you to say, man, my friend Xavier, he's out there, he's busting it. You know I am. So, you don't want to do it? That's up to you. But I'm going to choose to be the example for you. I'm going to choose to be the example for my future kids and my future wife. Xavier, your dad, your brother, your friend is here. And he's going to do it. And he's going to do it. And he's going to do it. I'm going to do it regardless if you do it. So you might as well just do it with me. Alright, so on my journey towards my success, I had a little flashback. I had a little desire, man, I don't want to. But I know in the back of my mind, my grandpa's still doing it. He set the example, so I'm going to set the example for you. And I highly, highly encourage you, I give you permission to set the example for your kids and your family and your team. Alright guys, have a good one, and just remember, be the example.